Jeanne Glass is the founder and CEO of VirtualZ Computing. She's an expert in software sales, global operations, information technology, and customer experience. And if you're not familiar with VirtualZ, you should check them out. It's a women-led mainframe organization. So very cool company. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, and thank you so much for CMG for hosting. So as Amanda said, VirtualZ is a mainframe software company, and we focus on modernizing data. So we work with organizations, all the SIs for the most part are embedding our solutions into their technologies, the hypervisors and so forth, creating solutions that connect the mainframe and the cloud for data access. So this is important because the bulk of business data resides on the mainframe, and it's difficult to get at that data before VirtualZ. And this problem is getting bigger as the mainframe footprint continues to grow. So the way customers access data today from the cloud and distributed platforms, or from the mainframe to cloud and distributed platforms, is largely by lifting and shifting the data. And these methodologies worked just fine for a long time, but they're not working very well anymore. There's a lot of survey data out there. Amanda and the team are conducting a data modernization survey where almost 50% of customers say that there's things they want to do to modernize their infrastructure, but they can't do it because these legacy methods that we've all been using for years are no longer scalable and workable for their needs. And there's a number of problems with lifting and shifting data. The data is out of date by the time it gets to the right-hand side. So your data is never in sync. You don't have a single source of truth. You're transferring terabytes of data across your network. This consumes up to 40% of general processor MIPS capacity. It could be 10, 20, 30, but we talk to customers regularly who tell us 40% of their mainframe is being consumed just moving data around their organization to run their business. So there's a lot of cost challenges, and largely this requires custom coding. So Lozen, our first product, eliminates lifting and shifting, and it just allows your applications on the right-hand side in the cloud to access mainframe data as if it was local. And the main differentiator between Lozen and ETL is it frees up those MIPS consumption, that 40% of your mainframe. Vince has architected, our CTO has architected Lozen to run on the zip engine. You no longer transfer terabytes of static data across your network. You're no longer syncing and resyncing, change data capture, ETL, FTP, APIs, all of that work goes away. So we talk to customers who can eliminate 2 or more products and 2 or more steps in their existing ETL processes, or if you use those in from scratch, you avoid creating and coding ETL connections at all, and just replace that with real-time data access. And Lozen is an out-of-the-box solution. So there's no coding. We handle the data transformation on both sides. So with Lozen, you can be up and running in a couple of hours. We leverage all the existing mainframe security protocols. We have lots of blogs and things on performance because you're no longer lifting and shifting terabytes of data across your network. You're literally just taking those mainframe, that mainframe data source, and making it look local to your cloud and distributed applications. We have several connectors that expand the functionality of Lozen. So we support native NFS out of the box. We have an out-of-the-box connection to Micro Focus Enterprise Server. We have an API for Lozen. We support all open API products. We have MuleSoft, and many more connectors can be created, or you can use our API to connect directly to other sources through Lozen. So there's a number of use cases for this. This could just be your custom cloud applications you're creating from scratch that are going to need access to mainframe data, SaaS applications, distributed application. any application that's not on the mainframe that does need access to mainframe data in real time, read, write, Lozen would solve for that. As I mentioned, you can simplify. If you already have invested in ETL and change data capture, you can probably move a couple steps and a couple of products out of your existing architecture. Certainly populating data lakes, integrating with BI tools. We have a demo of Lozen, connecting with Microsoft Excel. And everything I'm talking about today is available via a demo on our website. You could use Lozen for your AI requirements, and of course for DevOps and other needs. And our second product, Zach, makes applications on the mainframe have access to data elsewhere. So this makes the cloud look and act exactly like mainframe storage. So you can burst into the cloud quickly. If for test dev, you need to spin up low-cost storage and access that data from your mainframe applications in real time, again, read, write. So Lozen and Zach really modernize data access methods, eliminates ETL, FTP, API, eliminates custom coding. These solutions are out of the box, available in the Azure marketplace today. They'll be in the AWS and Google marketplaces soon. And as I said, most SIs are embedding Lozen and Zach in their customer projects as well. So with that, Amanda, I'll turn it over to you.